Hi everyone, it is Wednesday, January 25th, and it is time for the daily reading for all zodiac signs. And after each zodiac sign, you will be able to ask a yes or no question, and I will use my yes or no deck to answer that for you. So before we get started, remember that energy is fluid, and tarot is just picking up whatever energy you're in right now. We also have free will, so you have the power to change the outcome of something that you would like to change. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So we will be starting with Aries. So angels, guides of the highest light, love, divinity, what do we need to know for Aries today? Okay, Aries. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ten of Wands in the outcome. So it looks like you have some hard work coming up. I feel that I'm picking up this is definitely a work situation with the Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is, I'm seeing that as a project or a situation where you're letting your ambition cloud your logic and maybe common sense. You know, you're wanting to rise to the top, but maybe not doing it in the most practical way. You might even be getting yourself into trouble. So with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like there's that imbalance between why you're doing the job, like that passion for it, and what you're trying to get out of it. So if it's something very materialistic or superficial, it may not work out for you. And with that Ten of Wands in the outcome position, I feel like I think overall it's just not feeling like something you enjoy anymore. It feels like hard work. You question yourself in the morning, like, why am I going back to this place? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and clarify your cards. So Eight of Pentacles is clarified by High Priestess. So start using your intuition as to, you know, number one, identifying what is in your best interest to make you happy, and what is in the best interest of everyone involved. Because if you're making everyone, including yourself, miserable with those ambitions, it's not serving, you know, them or your highest purpose. All right, so let's clarify Queen of Pentacles. We get the Three of Pentacles. So I'm showing teamwork is going to be of a great significance in this situation. So there may be people that you haven't thought about collaborating with that will get you to where you want to go quicker. Plus, I think they're going to see, hey, this, you know, you're not such a bad person after all. You're not just about the ambition, okay? Let's clarify Ten of Wands. Okay, King of Pentacles in the reverse. So I think this is a warning of, you know, when you're doing this, make sure you are keeping yourself open to learning, open to how to negotiate. Excuse me. Oh, I got choked like in my throat chakra. Yes. Saying things in a professional way, not burning bridges, not criticizing others, okay? Again, I feel like this could be a very, wow, delicate situation. I feel like I need to pick that one up. Okay, it is, we'll read it in the upright, the King of Swords. So yes, so you can have that authority and status if you'd like, but make sure you're not being manipulative. You're not exerting yourself in a way that is not true to your, you know, true to who you are, okay? Because it's okay to want to get ahead. It's okay to want to advance and be successful, but make sure you're not stepping on anyone's toes, but most importantly, you're not compromising yourself in the process. Okay, so Aries, that was your reading, and I want you to think of a yes or no question. And if you want to pause the video, What is the answer to Aries yes or no question? Okay. So you get 30. Try asking again later. So 30 might be significant. It might be a birthday or an age. Reduces to 3. Again, 3 might have to do something with something significant in your life. So let's go ahead and go to Taurus. All right, so angels, guides of the highest light, love, and divinity. What do we need to know for Taurus today? What do we need to know for Taurus? I was actually looking forward to doing this all day since I wasn't able to get to this yesterday. I had a late class. So I'm not going to take that. That was me being all thumbs. So what do we need to know? Gosh, cards are wanting to jump out. What do we need to know for Taurus? Okay, 5 of Wands, Strength card, and 10 of Swords. Okay, so we're definitely going to have to clarify this. So I feel like you're in a situation where there's a lot of petty conflict going on, like immature. If you're in high school, it's not an insult to you, but as an adult, it would be like high school drama. Like you're an adult enough, okay? But with the 8, the Strength card, I'm thinking that you need to stand up to your, your power. And that power is a very mature power, because we've been, in existence for who knows how long. We've been around the universe a few times. We're just here in this 3D. And I say rely on that inner strength to really maneuver your way around this situation. Now, with the 10 of Swords and the outcome, I'm seeing that as there's that potential that someone in this petty drama could be a backstabber. I mean, literally, that's what the card shows. So I feel like, again, I definitely want to clarify it before I say it. I feel like the 8 of Cups is going to come up. Like you need to walk away from this situation. Okay, Page of Wands. To clarify, 5 of Wands. Okay, so you're going to be that person where with the Page of Wands, even though it is a younger energy, it's also the card of communication. So I think, in that situation, you're needing to communicate, hey, look, I'm not part of this. I'm using my common sense. I'm going to be strong. You guys go do your circus over there. So to clarify Strength, oh, didn't I say this? Oh my gosh, 8 of Cups, walking away from this. Now, you have to, because it is going to drain your strength. It really will. It's like, again, this drama is so immature. I shocked myself. So, okay, 10 of Swords and the outcome, 7 of Pentacles. So if you're able to walk away, whether this person stabs you in the back or whatsoever, you're better for it, because 7 of Pentacles is planting new seeds. And I think what could happen is, if it is a situation where people decide to choose sides, they're going to see that you're the bigger person, and you're going to be able to plant new seeds and sow new relationships, because you're ascending to that higher level. You're not sinking down to that lower vibration. Okay, so in this situation, you're being asked, be strong, separate yourself from all that brouhaha that, like I said, is kind of immature, and you may lose friends, but maybe that's what needs to happen. Okay, what's in your best interest. So, Taurus, we're going to get a yes or no answer for a question. So think of a yes or no question. If you need to pause. Ooh, I don't want that one. Okay, what is the answer to Taurus question? And we get 44, give this time more situations. So it could be an age. 4 and 4 are 8. Could, you know, 8 could be a date, 8 weeks, 8 months, the 8th month. Okay. So that was for Gemini. So I'm sorry, that was for Taurus. Now on to Gemini. So angels, guides, spirits of the highest love, light, and divinity. What do we need to know for Gemini today? What is Gemini's message? Okay, Gemini. We get the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, and the Hangman. So definitely you're needing to look at things from a different perspective. You're wanting to move forward. With the Knight of Swords, I'm seeing that there's probably a situation where you and this person are seeing things differently. But here's the thing about it. Just because you see things one way doesn't mean the other person is wrong. You each have your own truth of how you see this situation. Okay, so you have to be really careful about I keep having that imagery, like cut off your nose to spite your face, right? So that idea of be careful what words come out of your mouth, because sometimes the pen is mightier than the sword. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify this. And I feel like this is advice that you need in order to move forward, because that Chariot is wanting you to move forward, but to be victorious in this situation. Okay, so you get the Emperor. So when you are moving forward, when you are proceeding with this, have that King of Kings mindset in mind. The Emperor did not get to where he is, and this is masculine energy, so this could be for a female as well, okay? But this is masculine energy, definitely fire, Aries, Sag, Leo. You want to think of yourself as someone who is truthful, but in a way that is benevolent. All right, the best of kings are honest and strong, yet benevolent. They command their authority because they respect others. Okay, so that's what I'm getting with the Emperor. So Knight of Swords, Temperance. Again, using like a king who is now an emperor, the King of Kings, the Temperance tells you again, balance and moderation, that you are going to be not only forthright, but you're going to do it with class. You're going to do it with thoughtfulness. Okay. All right. And let's get a clarification for the Hangman in reverse. What do we need to know? Queen of Swords. So interesting. I feel like it could be a situation where you are in conflict with a spouse or significant other, because you've got the royal divine masculine, you've got royal divine feminine, right? And then you also have the Knight of Swords. So it could be, you know, some type of relationship. But like the Queen of Swords, you want to speak your truth. And I think the advice from the Queen of Swords is, when you speak your truth, make sure that you are paying attention to details. Okay, if it has to do something with facts or data, make sure you have your facts and your data correct. Because then if you don't, like a benevolent king, you're going to have to swallow your pride and do it in a very kind and loving way and admit to that wrong. Okay, so make sure you understand. And I think with the Hangman in reverse, it's also warning you that, you know, or advising you, take things from their perspective. See why their truth is true to them, not just why your truth is true to you. So take that different perspective. If you perspective, and if you do so, if you see he's enlightened now, that he's, you know, in the reverse, so is that's your outcome card. So I feel in this situation you are going to really learn a lot. You're going to learn about your inner strength, and that intelligence tempered with calm, mature emotion will get you where you need to go. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to do yes, no card for Gemini. So Gemini, you may want to pause and think about your yes or no question. Okay, so what does Gemini need a yes or no for? Okay, so Gemini. All right, Gemini, here is your answer. So not at this time. So whatever action you were planning, you may need to stop, think for a little bit. 47, 4 and 7 add to 11, which is a master number. So you may need to look up 11 for numerology purposes. So we're on to Cancer. All right, so Cancer, time for your reading. Angels, guides, spirits of the highest love, light, and divinity. What do we need to know for Cancer today? What is today's message for Cancer? Okay. I'm not going to take this one because it fell. I usually, unless Spirit says really take this one, I don't like to get ones that fall face up. Okay, so Cancer, your 3 cards are the Moon in reverse, the 2 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. All right, so I feel like definitely this is a relationship situation because of the 2 of Cups and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Love, relationships, definitely a lot of emotion here. With the Moon in reverse, I feel like someone has gone silent, and I don't feel it in a malicious way at all. I kind of feel like this person does see you as their counterpart with the 2 of Cups in the upright. But there's just something, probably, I feel like it's really heavy on their heart. And the reason they don't want to say anything, because if they say something, you know, the Knight of Cups in reverse, that car, is not presenting that cup of love. So something is preventing them from sharing that cup of love. And it's something internal, something that they've got hidden. And I don't see it as something bad, like cheating. It may just be... they're afraid to be vulnerable about something they would like to say. Okay, so let's clarify the Moon in reverse. We get the Page of Cups in reverse. So again, that is a block. That is that, like, I can't, because the Page is about communication in reverse. I can't tell you my truth. It's stuck here. All right, 2 of Cups is clarified, 7 of Pentacles. Now, this is someone that either you've been with for a while or someone that you see as long-term. Okay, so with the 7 of Pentacles, you've planted that seed and it is being nurtured. And I feel like, well, you know what? Let me clarify Knight of Cups. Okay, Queen of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like your fear is, if you express that vulnerability to this person, you're afraid that they're going to take advantage of that. Okay, I feel like I need to pull one more card. Let's see, I will clarify Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, so there's just, you know, with the King of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, you're just really nervous about how this person will take that vulnerability. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so again, you're afraid that revealing yourself is going to cause some type of setback because you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like pulling one more. Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel that as avoid being argumentative when you present this, almost as if, like, you know, can I share something with you? I'd like to be vulnerable about something, you know, and I'm not trying to, you know, criticize you or make you feel badly. It's just something I feel like I need to get off my chest. And I feel you just, I didn't see the Strength card, but I feel like that bravery, you know, think brave, think that you are worthy and that you are deserving to speak your truth. Okay, I'm hearing truth shall set you free. Okay, Cancer, I can't talk. All right, so it's time for Cancer's yes or no question. So if you will go ahead and think of a question, I will pick a yes or no for you. All right. Okay, so you get a maybe. Focus on the big picture. So whatever question you have, it's a maybe, probably a yes, but I think you need to look at how this decision will affect the big picture. Okay, so now we are on Leo. So Leo, what is your message for today? Wow, dropping cards now. All right, you can hear my dog barking. I may have to stop the video and drag my dog inside. Okay, angels, guides, spirits of the highest light, love, and divinity. What do we need to know for Leo? Oh, he's such a pain. Let's see if he stops. He's not stopping. Give him a second. He's so loud. He's like 15 pounds. It's like, really. I'm gonna pause. All right, so I'm gonna do a new timestamp for Leo. So that is 22:30. So, because that was like a minute of barking dogs. So you'll only catch it if you watch all the way through, or if you rewind and go back to like 21:30. You can hear my little dog laughing. All right, so what do we need to know for Leo? Okay, Strength in the reverse, Four of Pentacles in the reverse, Eight of Swords in the reverse. Dang, this is some heavy energy. All right, you have got to free yourself from the situation. That's what the outcome is. The Eight of Swords is the woman who's bound, but she can free herself. So seeing it in the reverse is that call from Spirit that whatever situation you're in, it's most likely self-created, probably by overthinking, and you've got to let go of that shit. So with the Strength in reverse, I feel like you're doubting yourself. Okay, and because of that, you're being very protective. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords is that very like protective. I'm, you know, if you come towards me, I might not fight back. I almost want to say victim energy, very much victim energy. So I definitely want to clarify this. So Strength is clarified by the Page of Cups. So this has made you really, really down. Like, this is depression type of stuff that you're probably going through. Let me clarify the other two. Four of Pentacles, clarified by the Chariot. Okay, so you're stuck. You are in some indecision, almost as if you feel like you have no control in this situation. You are so blocked, you are so stuck. But here's the thing about it, with the Eight of Swords, she can loosen those binds, and it's all up here. Okay, let me clarify. 8 of Swords. Wow, 10 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you gotta release that. You gotta let go of that. See, the swords are falling out because it's in the inverse. You are hurting yourself. Okay, so there is so much overthinking in this situation. You have created your own mental prison. Okay, and I feel like as long as you were there, you're going to feel low, you're going to feel stuck, you feel like, you know, how am I ever going to get out of this? I'm going to pull one more. All right, so we get Temperance in the reverse. So I feel like with Temperance, you need to look at, in this recent, you know, I would say like maybe within the Temperance is 14, so I'm going to say 2 weeks, 14 days. I want you to examine the energy and the situations of the last 14 days, and I want you to look at what can you see about it that's balanced. Stop looking at the negative, but where are the blessings? Yeah, you can probably pick out some of the challenges too, but what you have to remember is those challenges are those things that help you move forward. You have to choose to face them and learn that lesson and move on. So with Temperance, you know, with the reverse, I feel like you're not seeing that there's probably a lot more balance and a lot more happiness and a lot more to be grateful for than you're seeing right now, because you're so trapped and overthinking. Just a lot of like very anxious mental energy in this read. Okay, so Leo, I want to pull your yes or no. So you may need to pause if you want, think of a yes or no question. Okay, and what does Leo need to know? Yes or no? Okay, I don't want to pick that one because it fell out. All right, so we get the number 50. Most signs point to no, reduces to 5. Could be 5 days, 5 weeks, May, but most signs point to no. All right, now we are on to Virgo. All right, Virgo. Angels, guides, spirits of the highest light and love and divinity. What do we need to know for Virgo? What is Virgo's message for today? Virgo, 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 Virgo. Okay, not going to pull those because they all fell out. What do we need to know? Yes, I want this one. Ace of Swords. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so I'm feeling like this is either a work or family situation that, with the Ace of Swords in the upright, there is a truth or some clarity that needs to be communicated. Even though I don't have like the 8 of Wands or any of the pages, I feel like it's something that needs to be communicated. Now, the reason this needs to be communicated is because it's directly going to affect either your career or your family, and maybe possibly both. And I see this, you know, with the outcome of the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, that it could be something that affects, again, your family or your career in a negative way. Definitely want to clarify these. Lots of Pentacles here. Earth energy. Oh, okay. Ace of Swords is clarified by the 10 of Wands. Okay, so I feel like even though this burden may be really heavy in the reverse, you're able to let that go. So I feel like Spirit is saying, let it go. It's going to work itself out, but you have to be armed with the truth in order to do that. I feel like once that truth comes out, that what feels very heavy and very burdensome will feel lighter. Okay, 10 of Pentacles is clarified by the 6 of Wands, and you're going to be victorious in this. Okay, so I know it may be something that you don't want to say or you don't want to admit. I think it's going to be met with like a pat on the back, like it's okay. You know, you're doubting yourself and you're fearful, and I think it's going to turn out like, really, is that all that was? You're okay. You really are. Okay, so let me go ahead and clarify the reverse 7 of Pentacles. Get justice. So yeah, I think once you're able to articulate this truth that you are afraid, again, like maybe you made a mistake at work and it's like, well, it's not too much of a mistake, and then you're figuring out later it's had that domino effect. I feel like it's something like, oh man, I didn't want for this to happen, and now it's totally out of control. You know, I think if you were just to speak up and be honest and fair and just, you know, with the idea that, you know, we all make mistakes and it wasn't a malicious action. Okay. And I think things will turn out in your favor. I want to get one more card. But, you know, the 6 of Wands, you know, victory and justice, I feel like those are on your side. So I feel like Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to be human in this situation. I'm hearing it's probably like a very common mistake or very common misunderstanding. We get the 10 of Swords in the reverse. So yeah, so let go of this pain. Let go of this burden. I feel like you're overthinking again too much. It may not be as big of a deal as you think it is. I mean, again, yes, it affects family and or career, but I think you're just over exerting your energy in that, and that if you'll just come clean, you know, I think it's going to turn out that it's like, really, this happens all the time. You just didn't know that. All right. So Virgo, we're going to go ahead and answer a yes or no question for you. So you may need to pause to think of your question. So what does Virgo need to know? Yes or no? Oh, I got this again for someone earlier. So 30, try asking again later. So it may just be that all the components needed to answer that question have not fallen into place. Okay. All right. So now we're on to Libra. 3305. So Libra, it's your turn. What do we need to know for Libra? Angels, guides, spirits of the highest light, love, and divinity. What do we need to know for Libra? All right. Libra. Libra. Libra, 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 Libra. All right. Oh, okay. 2 of Swords, I'm going to keep. 2 of Swords in the reverse. 4 of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, I'm seeing this as a relationship reading. I feel like I'm picking up a canceled or delayed either engagement or wedding. There's some type of commitment where I feel like, and I feel like it's coming from the Divine Feminine, that Divine Feminine is feeling like, oh, I think I made a mistake. Like maybe you agreed to marry or have a higher level of commitment to someone, and now you're second guessing yourself. Okay, but I don't see this as something that is ending the relationship. We'll clarify this because with the Four of Wands in the reverse, I do see that there is a soul connection in this, but there's something really blocked. Like there's a lesson, and it's probably some type of doubt or question arising from fear. Fear stands for false evidence appearing real. Okay, so there's something about this that I feel like, you know, you and this person, you know, I feel like you're supposed to be together, but I think because of the Two of Swords, you're feeling like it was probably the wrong choice. Could be cold feet. Now, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like because it's the outcome, the reason it's in the reverse is because there are outdated beliefs that you're stuck in. Okay, like, well, I didn't know, or, you know, I think couples should function this way, or I think it should always be the guy that proposes, you know, and not the girl, or I think, you know, I'm supposed to take his last name, and, you know, there's something untraditional or something unconventional about this, and I feel like that is what is causing this, like doubt. You and your person are seeing things very differently. Okay, we get the World in reverse. So again, there's a lesson that has not been learned. You're needing to finish out some type of cycle, some type of closure. And again, it could be that idea, that mindset where I'm looking at things from a very 20th century traditional type of model, and it does not work for the situation. Oh my gosh, you get the Hierophant, and I always see that as the marriage card. So I see that as once you were able to maybe have that talk and be a little bit more open-minded, that, you know, that idea of marriage can come back around again, because you've got to close this cycle of something that is just not serving you. I feel like it's a belief. All right, so to clarify the Knight of Pentacles, you get the Chariot in reverse. You're not going to be able to move on. There's no direction to this relationship until you can both be on the same page about what it is that you're both wanting, and that you're sorry about that, that you're seeing things. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Barking dog. So anyway, so I feel like you both need to be on the same page with where you would like this to go. And it may just be a temporary pause in the progression of the relationship. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do your yes or no. So this is yes or no for Libra. Maybe my dog will stop barking. He's been very vocal today. All right. So for Libra, you might want to pause the video and think of your question. What is our answer to Libra's question? We get 42, face the facts. It's a maybe. Okay, and it kind of resonates with the reading. So there may be some facts that you're overlooking that will help you further clarify the reading we just did. Okay, so now we are on to Scorpio. Okay, so angels, guides of the highest love, light, and divinity. What is Scorpio's message for this evening? Message for Scorpio. Message for Scorpio. Oof. I don't want that. Human error. Cards are wanting to come out. Maybe this is a big message for Scorpio. Oh my gosh. Stop. Dropping cards. like I said, I don't like picking up drop cards because I feel like it's my incompetence. All right, so we get Judgment in the reverse, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and Temperance. So I like the Temperance in the outcome position. So there is some type of situation where there's some type of indecision going on, and with the Two of Pentacles, it's like you're weighing the pros and your cons, and it's like I cannot come to a conclusion about this. And it may just be there are just too many options to weigh. Okay, not sure what area of life this is in, but Temperance is reminding you moderation. I feel like you just need to breathe and maybe even write this down. You know, what would be, you know, if I chose this situation, what could happen here? If I chose this situation, what could happen here? And I feel like doing it in a way that is very open-minded and not getting too anxious inside of your head. And here's the other thing. This is the life coaching part of me coming out. When you make these pro and con lists, don't self-edit. Just, if you blurt it out and write it down, don't go back and edit, because that's your truth coming out. Okay? All right, so let's clarify Judgment. Judgment is clarified by a reverse Tower. So you don't want to make this decision because you know it is going to create change. Change is uncomfortable. Change is inevitable. I say change is usually good for you because you're outgrowing something and you need to move on. So with that Tower in reverse, I think that's affecting your ability to make a decision. Okay? So let's look at Two of Pentacles in reverse. Let's clarify that. We get the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands in reverse. You're being your own worst enemy here. Okay. I think you know. I really do with the Temperance card. I really do think you know what the answer is. Okay. We're definitely going to clarify. So you get the Ten of Swords. This Ten of Swords in reverse. A lot of you have been getting this today. Let go. Let go. Get out of your head. All right. I'm going to clarify with one more. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay. I feel like that's going to clarify the Tower in the reverse, because you are not wanting to move on and learn that lesson, because this is what happens. Okay, when you learn the lesson, Wheel of Fortune moves forward and you're on to a new lesson. You're up-leveling spiritually, you're up-leveling materialistically. It's all moving forward because you've learned the lesson and you're going. You're avoiding it. Okay, there's either some type of truth that you do not want to see. There's some type of pattern that you keep repeating over and over and over and over again, and it's leaving you in a Ten of Swords. Let go. Okay, because it's going to be okay. Temperance is that promise of balance and moderation. So if you're seeking that piece of balance in your life again, you've got to let go. Okay? Don't overthink it. When you're doing that pro and con list, be honest. Don't self-edit, okay? So this is going to be a yes or no for Scorpio. Okay, so you might want to pause, think of your question. So what yes or no do we need to know for Scorpio today? What is the answer to your question? Oh, 11. Nice master number. At this time, it could go either way. I feel like it resonates with the reading you just had. Again, it could go either way. You know the answer. It's inside. Okay? Sit with yourself in peace and quiet and let Spirit come to you and reveal that for you. Okay? We are on to Sag. What do we need to know for Sagittarius? Angels, guides, Spirits of the highest love, light, and divinity, what do we need to know for Sagittarius today? All right. Okay, let's get some shuffles in here. I'm watching my dog to see if he's gonna bark. He's playing with his toy right now. Okay, we get the Nine of Cups, Eight of Wands in the reverse, and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So you're pretty satisfied right now in your current situation, but I feel like you're wanting to move forward with something. Like it's good to be satisfied, but you're kind of like, I think I want more. You know, should I push it? Am I going to ruin what I like? Because I'm pretty comfortable right now. And, you know, there's two ways to look at it. If you've been in a rough patch and you're comfortable, you know, think about, why am I wanting to move forward? Now, if you've been comfortable for a while and you're feeling, you know, that frustration of like, it's starting to turn into the same old day, you know, ho-hum, you know, you're feeling like you need to maybe change things up a little bit. But I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, make sure you're looking at everything clearly. Make sure you are prioritizing everything, you know, like from most to least important, and how is that change going to affect those things. Okay, so let's clarify Nine of Cups. Get the Queen of Wands. So I feel like there is some type of vision that you have. I feel like you're wanting to move forward, possibly start your own business. Very creative. You could be an artist or a musician, and you just have this really badass idea. Like, you're doing really good now, but you're like, you know, if I take this chance, it could really move me forward. And I think that's what you're struggling with. Okay, to clarify the Eight of Wands, you get the Chariot in reverse. So again, that's about indecision. That's about being stuck. I feel like you need to listen to your intuition. Let's clarify Two of Pentacles. You get the Sun in reverse. So here's the deal. If this decision to move forward, you know, if that's something you decide with anything in life, it's not going to be easy at first, because if it were, everybody would be doing it. But because I see the Sun as a delay of happiness, I feel like there's going to be some hard work involved, but the happiness will come at the end. So that's kind of like your indecision. Do I want to go through that growth and expansion right now, because I know it's a possibility, or do I just want to lay low and stay where I'm at? I'm going to pull one more. All right. You get the Two of Swords in the reverse. You're afraid of making the wrong decision. All right. The universe, there is no wrong place. There are no wrong people. There are no wrong times. I don't know if that helps. Okay. The universe has your back. Always. 100%. Okay. So that you're going to have to listen to intuition to really guide you as to what steps to take, how you're going to take them, but know that in the long run, you do have success and happiness in the big picture, and that, you know, you're always divinely protected and guided. You just have to listen to it. Okay. So Sag, let's get your answer for your yes or no question. Okay. All right. So what is the answer to yes or no question? You may need to pause it. That's okay. Okay, yes or no question. I don't want that one, Bill. If it comes out again, then it was meant to be. That's how I see it. Okay, 8. Definitely wait. So whatever your question is that you just asked right now, definitely wait. And you can look up what the energy of 8 is in numerology. On to Capricorn. So we're almost there. Capricorn, Aquarius, and last but not least, Pisces. So, for Capricorn, angels, guides, spirits of the highest light, love, and divinity, what do we need to know for Capricorn? What is Capricorn's message today? What do we need to know for Capricorn? Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. Wow. I think this is the first reading that all three cards have come out in the upright. So you are wanting to make an offer. I keep hearing two women because you've got a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Swords. This is quickly turning into a relationship reading. I feel like, now, when I say Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, this is feminine energy. You know, it could be a male offering to female, or female offering to female, female offering to male, whatever. Don't worry about gender, but there is definitely Queen of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Sag, Leo, and then Swords energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So those may be the signs of the two significant others that you're wanting to make this offer. So I feel like you're like, I love them both. And you know what? You probably do. You can love more than one person at once, okay? And it doesn't make you a bad person, okay? It just means you're really blessed that you have two people to love. All right. Okay, to clarify Ace of Pentacles, you get the Nine of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Now the energy I'm picking up is like, maybe I should just not make a decision right now. Maybe I just want to stay single. All right, so I feel like you're up in your head. Like, if you can't decide between one or the other, maybe I should just not get married or not even make this offer. All right, so let's see. Let's clarify Queen of Wands. We get the World. So I feel like in this situation, the Queen of Wands person, there's just, I think you find this person very fiery and passionate, but like it started quick and then it's kind of dying out. Okay, so that initial passion is not there like it used to be. So I think that's what you're questioning. But you have to remember that when you commit to someone, and if it's a long-term commitment, you go through peaks and valleys. Everything's not like fiery crazy the whole time. And I think that is what is making you worry. Okay. Okay, pull one for Queen of Swords. Okay. All right, so what I'm picking up with the Queen of Swords person is, I think you find them very, very attractive and intelligent, but there's that little nagging that you feel like maybe they're just a little bit too, like, I'm picking up you're a spiritual person. That's why you're watching this. That's why you're watching tarot. You're spiritual. They are not on the same page as you are spiritually. There's a lot that you see and then that you really like, but I feel like that mismatch between spiritual and material is kind of what has you going. Like, I don't know. So let me pull one last card. Okay, we get Strength in the reverse. So I feel like you're just kind of like feeling defeated in this situation. And there's nothing that says you have to make a decision now. Really, you don't. You don't have to make a decision. Like that Nine of Pentacles, I feel like, you know, if you were to pause and hesitate and take some time to really reflect, and definitely meditation, you know, your highest self knows the answer to this. Single, person A, person B, I don't know, but I just feel like that answer is there. And don't doubt that you have the courage to make that decision and follow through. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get a yes or no answer for Capricorn. So you may want to pause and think of your question. Okay, so what is the answer to Capricorn's question? Alright, so we get 12, patience is needed, and could be 12 days, 12 months, 12 weeks. 12 could also just be an important number, and it reduces to 3. So I would look up numerology, angel numbers for 12 or 3. All right, we are now on to Aquarius. Usually by this time I'm like, we're almost there. But I love doing this. So, okay, Aquarius. Spirits, guides, angels of the highest love, light, and divinity. What do we need to know for Aquarius? What is Aquarius's message for today? What do we need to know for Aquarius? Okay. I'm going to flip this card over. Shuffle these thoroughly. Okay. We get the Ace of Wands in the reverse, we get the Strength card, and we get the King of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like, I don't know, I'm feeling like this is probably a person. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, I feel like this person is holding back. They may be afraid to move forward in the connection. Could be fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. But what I love is you have the Strength card, and it's in the upright, and it's saying you have the power, the strength, you have the endurance to let this play out, because in a lot of times you just have to go with the flow and let spirit, you know, do what it needs to do. Talk to your angels if you need help, if you need someone to listen and help guide you. I feel like you have the strength. Now, with the King of Wands in the reverse, I feel like that's a warning to not make a hasty decision. All right. So should this person come around and really finally come through and say, this is how I feel about this, you know, that doesn't mean you have to answer to that. That doesn't mean you have to say, oh, good to know, let's up level. All right. So I feel like some patience is needing, even if you get the answers that you seek. Okay. So I'm going to clarify Ace of Wands. Wow. So you get the Devil in reverse. So I feel like this person is trying to break free of whatever is keeping them from being able to move forward and express their feelings towards you. They do not wear their heart on their sleeve whatsoever. They're keeping it buttoned down pretty close, because with fire in the reverse, I feel like it's being kept inside. Okay. So let's see, Strength is clarified by Hermit. So yeah, interesting. I feel like you're just being, you know, Spirit is saying, take some time to just think about what you really want, connect with yourself, get some rest. I'm hearing, go out into nature, do some meditation, take a nature walk, take a bike ride, get some time to yourself to really just pause and breathe and reflect. Okay. And let's clarify King of Wands. That is clarified by the Queen of Wands. So you've got a matching set, the King and Queen of Wands. So I feel like, again, you're being asked that if this person wants to move forward, because now that you've got the King and the Queen, I feel like there may be like contemplating like a major up level in this relationship, and I feel like you need to like step back, because I feel like they're pushing that power and that fire. They're being like I want it, and I want it now, and you're, you know, in the Strength and the Hermit, you're like, whoa, I just am not ready for this. And I feel like I need to get one more card. Okay. Okay, Ten of Wands in the reverse. Let go. You don't need this burden. let it go, let it unfold naturally. Okay. Yeah, because this person wants to let you know how they feel, and they're having trouble breaking free of whatever's holding them back with the devil in reverse. Okay. But I feel that once they clear that, they're going to come in fast and hot, and it's almost a very wishy-washy kind of energy, like restrained, and then once they get rid of that, they're like, boom, I'm in now. And it's like, whoa, slow your roll, brother. All right, so I hope this resonates, and now we are going to do a yes or no answer a yes or no question for Aquarius. So if you need to pause to think of your question, no problem, I'll be here. All right, so what do we need to know for Aquarius? What do we need to know for Aquarius? All right. Oh, 9. Positive outcome. Okay, so whatever your question was, could be 9 days, 9 weeks, what I'm picking up, short-term type of positive outcome coming for you. Okay? Oh my gosh, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. We're at Pisces, my wonderful Pisces. We're at 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 second. So 01, 01, 01. I think I did that right. Wow, I always get amazed when I see those angel numbers. So you're going to have to look up, Pisces, you're going to have to look up 010101 and see what that means for you. Pisces has been getting that quite a bit, I think. Okay. Spirit, angels, guides of the highest love, light, and divinity. What do we need to know for Pisces? What is in store, or what message does Pisces need to hear? All right. Pisces. What do we need to know for Pisces? Okay, we get the World in reverse, we get the Queen of Pentacles, and we get the Seven of Swords. Oh, wow. This is like crazy energy. I feel as if you are wanting to move towards someone, but you are stuck in the World in reverse. You were stuck in this energy of that fear of repeating a bad habit or a very negative pattern, something that doesn't serve you. Like, it may be that in relationships you have this one habit that kind of messes things up, and you're in danger of repeating that again. So I feel like you need to look at that really closely and like, okay, how can I proceed differently? Because with the Queen of Pentacles, this is someone who is, it doesn't have to be male or female, it's divine feminine. This is a very giving, generous person, and you really, really feel like you could connect to this person. Now, the Seven of Swords, I am reading very differently. I'm feeling like you need to be careful that you don't self-sabotage, okay? Because this is usually about someone betraying you, or someone lying or deceit or being tricky. I feel like this is self-sabotage. I feel like you're overthinking with the swords, that intellectual energy. So we have to clarify this. Okay, so with the World in reverse, Knight of Wands, so you can overcome this, because I feel like as that Knight of Wands, you really have a lot of passion. You just are so attracted to this person, and I feel like this person makes you feel so at home, so comforted. Like, damn, like I don't know if I could ever. You've never dreamed that you could meet someone like that and feel this way, and I feel like you are just so worried you're gonna fuck this up. Okay, so let me clarify Queen of Pentacles. All right, now I'm reading this differently. Okay, Now, I get the Fool in the reverse. Fool in the reverse is like a new beginning. I feel like this person doesn't, you know, even if you were to make a mistake, this person would not want to, like, leave. So this is not over. So I kind of feel like this person would be very patient, and especially if you were just to vocalize and say, hey, look, this is how I'm feeling right now. I don't want to lose you, but I don't want to fuck this up either. You mean a lot to me. Okay, so let's clarify Seven of Swords. You get the Four of Wands in reverse. So there's definitely a soul connection with the Four of Wands in reverse. I'm seeing this as a delayed, not a canceled celebration, but delayed celebration. So I feel like you're needing to do some inner work, but you're going to need to be really honest with this person and say, you know, I really want the best outcome. This is something I really need to work on. This is something that I'm afraid will happen. There's so much passion here, you know, with the Knight of Wands. And then that beautiful, you know, Queen of Pentacles, just so nurturing and giving. There's love there. And I know you don't want to mess it up. I feel like I need to get one more. Gosh, this has come out like 4 or 5 times. 10 of Swords in the reverse. Let go of pains and mistakes of past relationships. Those are gone. They're done. This is a different person. You are a new person. And if you can identify what that fear is, you can just say, I'm done with it. I'm done. I don't need to hold on to that belief that no longer serves me. I feel like you're just over anxious in this energy, but you've got to let go. You have got to let go. See those swords falling out? Somebody fucked you over in the past. That's the past. It's done. Okay? I see potential with this person, but you've got to identify what it is that's bugging you, and you've got to know in your heart of hearts, that's the old me. I understand what my past mistakes were, and I know how to rectify them, and then let it go. Do some self-forgiveness. Do some ho'oponopono, or I can't pronounce it right. You know, I love you, thank you, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, I love you, for yourself. And if you've done to hurt this person, do some ho'oponopo. I can't say it. I'm so sorry for that person too. Okay, I apologize that I'm butchering that, because it's such a wonderful spiritual process to go through. So Pisces, last but not least, this is the answer to your yes or no question. You may need to pause if you know you don't have it in your head yet. So Ho'opono? I don't know. I know I'm saying it wrong. Gosh darn it. Okay, Pisces, what is the answer to your yes or no question? Okay, we've gotten this one before too. Focus on the small details, maybe. No, we got focus on the big picture. This one is different. Focus on the small details, maybe. So this is probably a maybe, whatever the question was. Make sure all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed before you make that decision. And the number 35 could be an age, okay? It could also be 8 weeks, 8 days, 8 months. Okay, so I am so absolutely excited and blessed to have been able to do these readings for you all. Thank you for watching. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe. Check out my About section, and I am also on TikTok where I do daily midday readings. So love you guys.